In order to set up this deadbug variation, you do need something where you can anchor a band. I've used this plate tree, but you can use anything that's stable and strong. So this, a rack, a tree, doesn't really matter. So setting this up, I'm gonna use a fairly light band, but one that gives me enough resistance that it will pull my hands back towards the, in this case, plate tree or whatever I'm anchored on. And I'm going to keep my arms nice and long. I'm going to pull them over the bottom of my rib cage, still reaching for the ceiling, and I'm gonna make sure to pull my shoulders down away from the ears. Now in this position, I'm then gonna try to stretch my legs long and drive my heel towards the ceiling. This is my start position. And right away, this not only flattens out the lower back to the floor, but it creates some tension through the core just by holding that position. So if you feel that, then you know you're in the right spot. So from there, I'm gonna keep my hands in place. And then I'm gonna think about dropping one leg while keeping the other leg long, as close to the floor as I can keep it while keeping the leg long, and then pull back to this starting position. So legs long, and come back. That's gonna give me a ton of work through my core musculature and also probably a pretty deep stretch in both hamstrings. So if you can't make it all the way to the floor, please feel free to stop wherever you feel that you can still keep the leg long and then come back. So level 2 to this is that we're gonna add a breathing component. So we're gonna try to exhale on the way out, which takes away some of the stability that the air gives us to hold together our core, which means that you're gonna get much more feeling from this. So what that looks like is I'm gonna exhale on the way down. And inhale on the way back up. If I do that, that greatly enhances the feeling that I get. So you should get a pretty sweet burn through the entire core and especially the abdominals. And at the same time, we're kind of working on coordinating our breathing and core tension. So win-win. So that's that for that. Good luck.